beautiful rise and beautiful people. So I'm just sitting here thinking, right? And I'm thinking about, how we kind of fill up our space in life with a bunch of bullshit. Like just to stay busy or just to not think about certain things or to not go through certain things, we would fill up that space in life just like a bunch of bullshit, or just out of comfort and what's familiar to us. We would keep that space filled and then wonder why no blessings are coming through. We're not ready or willing to make real sacrifices or sacrifice our comfort and what's familiar to us in order to allow these blessings to come in. We have no room for them, and then we wonder why shit just not happening for us. We don't create the space for them. We're not willing to sacrifice. We're not willing to release things and people to attract the tribe that we actually want. So those blessings can start flowing. You have to remove the blockage. You just have to. So I'm asking myself, like, what am I willing to sacrifice? I got out of my comfort zone, like, when I was temper and that zero fucks attitude and pretty much didn't care who I hurt, but knowing I had a big heart and that's just not how I wanted to operate, and that was a defense mechanism. I had to sacrifice her in order to grow. When I lost, my sister and my pops, and I was drinking heavily, I don't have an addictive personality, so I had to sit back and really face myself. That was a sacrifice for me. That was something different for me, was to sit back and really truly evaluate, self-evaluate, and release that. Stop drinking in its entirety, no, but I stopped relying on it, trying to escape being weak and having a weak moment because of a loss of this magnitude. I had to sacrifice my ego and my pride. And trying to be the strong person all the time. I had to sacrifice just being around people just to say, I'm being social and I'm associated with certain people. I had to sacrifice that and really tighten my squad so I could get some real shit around me. I had to release some people to attract real people. Me living in Chicago, my entire life and being there because I felt like I was the glue to my family and that was holding my family together, or the shoulder that they could always lean on. I had to sacrifice my selflessness in that time and be more selfish to take care of myself and do what I needed to do as far as the things that I was passionate about. I had to make room. The point I'm trying to make is I had to make sacrifices to make room. Time like I won't run on this over. Oh man. I had to, in order to fully perfect my craft and dive into everything that I wanted to do, I had to sacrifice my job. I walked away from my job. I'm noticing, I had to give up something in order to bring other things in. And I've noticed this, I don't know exactly how to word this, but, just paying attention to how life go, even when it comes to, the music industry and just life, period. Something always get lost in order for somebody else to gain or for something to be gained. Something had to be lost every time. It has to be room created. So what are you holding on to right now that's in your comfort zone but it's not serving you? That you need to release in order to receive some shit that you know you want or you need. What are you holding on to that's hindering your growth right now? Is everything an asset? Or is you just an asset but can't access the people that you're an asset to when you need them? We have to make risks. We have to make sacrifices if we want our blessings to start pouring in. Are you relying on alcohol to make you escape reality or to help you escape reality? Are you relying on drugs to help you escape reality? What's stopping you from being present to even be conscious enough to know what you need to face in order to see clearly what you need to let go to make room for what you want to bring in? Let's start self-evaluating. Let's start making risks. Let's start taking responsibility for our own lives instead of waiting on the universe to be like, all right, now I got to snatch this shit because I'm trying to. It's cause and effect. What are you putting your energy to? What are you putting your energy behind right now that's going to create the effect that you want later on? Everything is cause and effect. If you're not being cautious, not even being cautious, if you're not being conscious of what you're putting your energy behind right now, you're going to constantly be thrown off by the effects because you're not even aware and you're not being present because you're escaping or you're filling up your space with unnecessary bullshit just to feel fulfilled in some type of way, but filled with the wrong things. So, bad choice without even knowing that you're choosing it because the awareness is not there. And I told y'all that's the best place to play life. That's the best position to play life from. It's the place of awareness. So I want to say. So what I'm willing to sacrifice right now, because I've been drinking and celebrating shit, right? And I know it's not me trying to escape anything, because I feel pretty light, man. I'm taking life and accepting life for what it is, and I'm putting my energy behind certain things so it can have a better effect later on in my life. So I've been focused. I've really been focused, but I also been celebrating too much. I'm like, what is about to happen? I'm getting excited about whatever is about to happen, and I'm celebrating it now, but I've been celebrating too much. So now I have to sacrifice that so I can put even more energy behind the effect that I want to take place, down the line. So I'm sacrificing that. I'm sacrificing, God damn, brother, man. The lights. I'm sacrificing my sleep to get in better shape, because I want to play a superhero in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, that's a goal. I don't care if it's next lifetime, goddammit. I'm making sure everything is a cause and effect, and I'm being conscious of what I'm putting my energy behind. I don't care if it's in the next lifetime, and I'm about to set myself up nice. So I'm putting all of my energy behind everything that I want to see unfold. So I'm sacrificing my sleep. I'm sacrificing just eating because, I love this shit. So I'm about to sacrifice that shit when it comes to, I need to tighten up. You know what I mean? I finished my, I even sacrificed my weight doing my recipe book, because it's a cheat day recipe book. So, I gained a little weight, and I sacrificed that to get this recipe book done. So you gotta make sacrifices. So now I need to sacrifice sleep to get, in in better condition for a role I want to manifest. So we gotta make these sacrifices, man. Sacrifice time on social media to read a book that's gonna help you. You know what I mean? That's gonna help you with being more enlightened. We just gotta make sacrifices, man. Sacrifice some of your wants for what you need. So, y'all have a beautiful day.